Our first story and our front page story is a story that is very interesting and also very relevant for people at UTD, and it's about the Elohim Bible Club. So, our editor-in-chief, she wrote an article and looked for people who had different experiences with the Elohim Bible Club. Some people were saying that it was like a cult, whereas others, the Elohim Bible Club, they did comment that people were making false things about them. But let me tell you about the article first. So the article primarily involves a girl or a woman from UTD whose name has been changed to protect her identity due to fear of retribution from church members. So we'll just call her Christy. And Christy talked about her experience joining the Elohim Bible Club. She said that she'd grown up religious and she wanted her son to have a similar upbringing. So she wrote down the church's office address and paid them a visit. Less than 2 years after joining the church, she was homeless, had lost over $3,500, and she was sharing custody of her son with her now ex-husband. So this was her experience with the World Mission Society Church of God, which occurred in Nebraska. And since the church was established in Korea in 1964, several ex-members have released videos urging the public against joining. 2 UTD students reported recruitment attempts from the church members, while one witnessed what happened to her friend after joining the UTD chapter of the church. So the UTD chapter of the church is the Elohim Bible Study Club. Political science senior Catherine Higgins ran into church members in 2018 while running errands in Arlington. So Higgins said that she was in the toy aisle and she wasn't really paying attention to her surroundings when she was surrounded with 2 women who came out of nowhere and cornered her. They were holding baskets and they sort of boxed her in. That's what she said. And she said also that the women showed her Bible verses on their phones and tried to explain the church's teachings to her, but the language barrier made it hard to understand what they were saying. They told her about God the Mother and asked for her phone number. Meanwhile, Higgins waited for her friend with whom she'd gone shopping with to come back because she said that the experience left her uneasy. Higgins said that when I saw that they were approaching young women, and just with my experience with them, boxing me in with shopping carts and targeting young women, it made me feel like they did have nefarious intentions. Maybe they don't, maybe this is all just a bunch of rumors, but it does seem a little bit strange that they would be targeting a vulnerable group of the population in a really aggressive way. So the church has been accused of human trafficking, but police investigations in New York, South Carolina, and Florida haven't found any evidence to back this up. But yeah, and the church's beliefs include the existence of Christ An Sang Gong, the physical embodiment of the second coming of Jesus. So another UTD student chose to remain anonymous, and they said that they encountered church members late one night while waiting for friends on campus. So he said that the members blocked him in, making it difficult for him to exit the conversation. He said that they started pulling out their phones and quoting different Bible verses at me to try to persuade me that quoting different Bible verses at him to try to persuade him that was wrong. Yeah, he said that he was initially suspicious of the members because the conversation occurred at 10 p.m., leading him to wonder why a religious group would recruit members so late at night. Brianna Redick, the off-campus advisor for the Elohim Bible Study Club, provided a statement in response to the allegations from UTD students and from Christy. She said, "Statements such as these presented by non-UTD students and non-Elohim Bible Study Club members cannot be considered as valid. It is unfortunate that these false allegations are spreading amongst those who have never experienced or studied with the church, and I hope that everyone can learn on their own facts correctly." The Mercury did make repeated attempts to interview church members, but was denied interviews or did not receive a response.